Hello friends, welcome back to Shadowrun. We just had our train stop. So fair warning, this might be a little bit of a short episode. I am recording at night and I have a commitment, so I'm going to probably need to cut it a little bit short. Not as long as our normal episodes, but frankly, given how few people watch this, it's probably not going to affect anybody. Let's see what's going on over here. We got to restore power to the train. Tunnel's collapsed. What do we got here? Oh, we got a fuse. Perfect. At least it was conveniently located. Some squatters in the station. Is this the fuse box right here? Oh, what do we got here? Oh, level 2 mid kit. Let's put... yeah, let's do that. We'll swap it with the grenade. I'm not using grenades that often. Item fuse. Oh. Try swapping the old fuse that is in bathroom to track. Add an extra fuse to bathroom. Okay. That didn't really do anything. Add an extra fuse to track. It remains red. Try bathroom to track. Alright. What if we remove the extra one? What? Is it still working? Do I have a fuse now? Oh, you know what? Let's just put it back in there. I don't want to mess around with this. Alright. We got an extra one in there. It's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Guys, I hope you're doing great today. I hope you are enjoying Shadowrun. Let's extend this bridge. Alright. Slides out smoothly. Let's see what's going on in this train station that it clearly wants me to go to. It's so dark in the maintenance area you can barely see your hand in front of your face. Game saved. What is this, a light switch? The door is stuck shut. Strength 6. Let's do it. You shoulder check the door and the crack of splintering plastic fills your ear. The door pops open. Oh, there's an item that I can barely see. Ooh, we're going to swap with that grenade because that seems cool. High explosive. It's so dark. Come on, guys. Come join me over here. Why are you so far away, guys? Come closer to the door. What's going on? This must make for riveting watching with how dark it is right now. Is that the fuse box? Ah, there we go. Oh, and now we get shot in the back. We got jumped. Ooh, man. Did some AP damage to my guys there. Alright, well, Skin Wrap, I want you, my friend, to come over here, and you are going to focus on this shotgun guy, because he's a jerk. Let's AP damage him. Glory, we're actually going to make you use this thing again, even though it's probably causing you severe discomfort. We got a captain, and we got a normal mercenary. Let's focus you on the normal mercenary. Nice. Blitz, we're going to get you into cover and have you take a nice aimed shot at this captain. 9 damage. Wow. You're going to switch to shotgun, Iger, and actually bring you over here. You're going to help out Skin Wrap take out this shotgun idiot. To kneecap him. Again. Nope. Alright. Ooh, 30 damage. Man. Glory got wrecked on that one. Just take this idiot out. Do it. Thank you. Blitz, we're gonna have you take your turn first. Okay, not bad. Let's swing at this guy. Can you get over here and kill this guy? Nice. All right. Iger, we're gonna move you a little closer. We're gonna do an aimed shot right here. Perfect. Will you stop that? Oh yeah, you went in a great spot, buddy. Are there more guys? Over here? What is this? Encrypted PDA. Fascinating. We gonna get jumped right here too? Oh, we are. Double Overwatch. Ouch. Glory, I gotta get you out of there. You're in rough shape. You are gonna reload and move over here. Iger. Let's move you here and overwatch that door. Perfect. That's why we do it. Oh, look at how they're all lining up for me. Glory. You know what? Let's actually have you take a swing. Alright. How about another swing? Can you do better? There's better. And we're going to move you out of the way. And Skin Wrap, you got this lovely new high explosive grenade. It was an 85% chance. Let's, great. Let's move Iger a little bit further back. Now we're going to use that grenade. I don't want to accidentally hit Iger. Little lob. Nice. And then Blitz, can you pick off this guy? Excellent. And an aimed shot on this one. Nice. Blitz is surprisingly useful. He's a decker who just does crazy damage with that submachine gun. Shot the mercenary captain in the back, like you do. Alright, is there any reason to be in this room anymore? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get out of here. Train's got power. We took out some fools. We took... I mean, we almost lost Glory. She got really wrecked there. Oh, we should maybe lift the bridge, right? Can't crash the train through the bridge. Retract the bridge. Perfect. Okay. Now we can head on our merry way. Let's go. Cruise Bassa. The rest of the trip home is uneventful, thankfully. One thing is clear, someone is hunting you. The ambush was no chance gang warfare, but an organized attempt on your life. If Green Winters was right, then whoever killed him is now after you. It's time to return to your safe house and consult Paul Emsel. I hope Paul's doing well, too. I want everybody to be doing well. That's the trick of it, isn't it? We all get so tied up in our little lives, and time passes, and all of a sudden we're old and thinking, where did all the time go? There's so many things I wanted to do. And hopefully one of those things was watch me play Shadowrun. And probably even like this video and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I bet those are very high on your list of things to do, if you haven't already. But I trust you guys. I bet you already have done those things. Whoa, 10 karma. What should we do with our karma? If I don't spend them, the karma police are going to come and arrest me. So, our intelligence. Let's get the biotech up 1. And body's already pretty high. There's no real reason to increase strength. With this build, at least. Let's just do another quickness. Okay. Easy enough. Okay, we gotta go to Paul, and we've got to go do that other job, and I don't know if I have time for that other job tonight. Could maybe get through it, but it's gonna be tight. Well, let's see how Paul's doing here. We also have some pay data to post, I think. Or maybe it's just payment and money to collect. Let's see. New messages? 3. Salvage DVD. Hi, Malit. Excuse me, Malit. Oi, skin wrap. Just wanted to tell you I've met with limited success. It's a thorny problem, but I'm making some headway. Alright. For my part, I'm going to continue working on the other DVDs. Badly damaged. Alright. Payback is sweet. Maxim's face appears. He's wearing a broad grin, and you can hear the sounds of celebration in the background. Hey there, Muscle. Not sure if Tuck gave me the right address, but I figured it was worth a shot. I don't know if you heard, but our favorite Pala Club got hit from all sides by the F-State today. It was glorious. Anyway, just thought you'd want to share in the good news. Thanks for your help back there. I don't think we'd have made it out of there without you. Take care, Skin Wrap. Well, that was kind of nice. Thanks. Alexander to Skin Wrap. Oh, that's the guy from the Pala Club. Uncle Dietrich told me I could message you here, so I figured I should. He's probably told you I'm living at Samuel's. Well, that's where I'm at. It's different, I'll give it that much. I like that I don't get pressured to hurt people here, so that's good, and nobody smacks me around, even though I can tell a lot of the the orcs and trolls want to. I do get yelled at a lot and called a lot of names, but I guess that making me feel bad about that kind of thing is all part of the plan. Life kind of sucks right now, but at least nobody's going to make me kill anyone. Uncle D says that it's going to get better, and maybe it will. I don't know. Anyway, what I mostly wanted to say was thanks for not killing me back at the Humanist compound. I had a gun on you, so you totally could have, but you didn't, and I'm really glad about that. Alright. Well, those were fairly positive messages. Claim payment. 2,500. Excellent job. You are a credit to your profession, and I would not hesitate to hire you again. Okay, so 15,000 from the client, crew's salary, resupply costs, Alice money, and then the rest goes to me. What do we got left here? We've got the Mark 6 prototype. Our Alice money. Actually, we're over halfway there. We could deposit from our funds. We have almost 8,000, but I don't want to do that. Claim payment. Humanist safe house data. We got 414 bucks for it. That's not bad. Post pay data. Post the Shearing Pharma AG chemical research data. Nice. And all right, let's walk away. Let's pop in our stash here. And let's grab a grenade out of here. Confirm that. Nice to have on hand. What's up, Dante? Well, it's... Oh, play dead. Let's pet him. Woof. Alright, let's look at one of these DVDs. Let's load the second one. 6 tracks. Rumor mill. Oh no, I already did this one. Socks, radiation, Feuerschwinge, glow punks. Okay, we did that one. Let's do track 2. Alright, let's continue thinking outside the box. After the Dragonfall, the great dragon Kaltenstein came flying into the Socks to rescue the Firewing, but he was driven off, some say killed, by Lofweir and Nebelhair. So, what if there's another dragon involved? Alright, so let's run down the list of major dragons that could be helping her. First, there's the Golden Worm, Lofweir, the CEO of Seder Krupp, quite possibly the single most dangerous being on Earth. Lofweir is a local boy, so he'd be in a position to help Feuerschwinge. He certainly has the financial capability to help her. He could send a small army into the Socks if he wanted to. He's definitely got the means, but I can't see how he'd have the motive. He actively prevented the Firewing's rescue back in 2012. Same thing is true for Nebelhair, so let's scratch the both of them off the list. We've got Aiden, the great Sarush. He's operating out of Turkey. Not a big fan of Lofweir. They're actively competing for territory in the Middle East. So I suppose this could be considered motive. Reviving the Firewing might cause problems for the Golden Worm. But would he risk a war with Seder Krupp by straying into Lofweir's territory? Not likely. There's Celadir out in Wales. He's pretty heavily invested in Transys Neuronet. So he's got the money, but he's too busy dealing with the BTL killer scandal on the Transys. A scandal that Transys is going through out in London to get his claws dirty in the socks. Dunkel Zahn out in the UCAS. Oh, we heard about Dunkel Zahn in the first one. No, this is a waste of time. The more I think about it, the more convinced I am. The Firewing is acting alone. Dragons don't cooperate unless they absolutely have to. After all, why bother making nice with your equals when you've got an entire planet of pawns at your disposal? They don't need to work together. They have us to exploit. Corrupted. Yep. Garbled. Vauclair. Still my big bra. Still searching. I will find old. Not getting any closer. I swear to turning up. Don't. Okay. Corrupted. The same chime that you heard on the Dragonfall DVD plays again. Oh, it's Vauclair. Hermie, it's me. I can't sleep. I don't know where you are. Out having fun, no doubt. Maybe flirting with one of those unattainable beauties that you're always chasing. I want you to live a pleasant, normal life. After all, one of us should. Man, that's a hard sentence. I can still smell the smoke, Hermie. It's been almost a year later. It's almost a year later, and I can still taste the stench of burning corpses. While I sleep, I can hear the sirens and the screams. There's no sound in the world as horrible as a burn victim's screams. Doctors would call this PTSD, I'm sure. They'd have me in therapy, maybe dose me up on SSRIs like they do to our veteran soldiers. Quite a story for the tabloids. The great dragon slayer, mentally incapable of wrestling with his own demons. Man, price of fame, guys. Price of fame. No therapy for me, and certainly no medication. I have a reputation to live up to, however poorly deserved it is, and however little I want it. Dragon is still alive, of that I am certain. One day I will find her, and then perhaps I'll be able to sleep through the night. Wow. Look at the third one. Green Winters. Oh, he looks a lot older. I was thinking about Adrian today, not as he was when he disappeared, not as the fabled Dragon Slayer or the big-time CEO of Dial Defense? Probably Dell Defense. It looks pretty German. I was thinking about when we were kids. Well, I was always more of a kid than he was, of course. He's 15 years older than me. In a way, he was more of a parent than a brother. I was thinking about the time when we were on holiday. Our parents took us to the island of Pole to enjoy the beach. It must have been about 5. Adrian was 20. It'd be his last family vacation with us. A year later, he'd begin his meteoric rise to fame and fortune. But on this trip, he was my brother, and when I fell out of the little paddle boat and started sinking fast into the Baltic, he was the one who dove in to rescue me. You saved my life that day, Adrian. I'll love you forever for that, and I will find you. More Winters. Found an old news article that mentions Adrian from way back in 2036. It was printed in a financial magazine called Das Finanzwesen, one of those chic print-based mags that they produced for the retro crowd. No clues, but it's good to see someone else acknowledge his existence. SK Stock, that's Lofweir's company, suffers in post-buyout brain drain. In the aftermath of the Dragon, Lofweir's hostile takeover of Seder Krupp. I'm not good. I'm Schwerindustriegesellschaft. SKI. That's much easier to say SKI. A continuing brain drain of high-level executives is causing ongoing worry among company shareholders. The company's stock took a major hit when Lofweir deposed former CEO Wilhelmina Graf Benoit. That's a weird name. Last August. Fun fact, in my personal heritage, I have a great-grandmother whose name was Wilhelmina. 3 months later, long-held power positions within the SKI empire continue to empty as the Dragon consolidates its power base. Former COO of Seder Munitions, former treasurer of Rue Datafax, and former CEO of Dell Defense. Harding stepped into the role to replace Dr. Adrian Vauclair, who disappeared 2 years ago. That's what they had to say about Adrian a mere 2 years after his disappearance. My brother, the footnote. Meaningless text. Meaningless text. Dr. Vauclair, from one of those COOs. It's my sad duty to inform you that by unanimous vote of the sixth Strat? I don't know. I've never said that word. Your position as CEO of Dell Defense will be terminated at the end of the calendar month. Your continued misallocation of company funds to pursue personal agendas cannot and will not be tolerated any longer. Supervisory board is not unsympathetic to your mental state. Trauma you endured during your pursuit of the dragon must have been enormous. Continuing obsession with the dragon has proven a negative influence on the company. The board wishes you all the best in your future endeavors. We've prepared a generous severance package to assist you with the time of transition. If there's anything more we could do to help you, please don't hesitate to ask. We're firing you, but, come to us and we'll help you out. Great. Paul, what you got for me, man? Skin rep, Frau Mula should be on her way, but before you go to the meeting site, I have news. It can wait. Tell me what happened. Got ambushed by a bunch of idiots? Bad news, my friend. Somebody is hunting us. They set up an ambush on the U-Bahn line. Truth be told, I've been expecting something like that. I'm just glad you made it out alive. One of the attackers dropped this. Should be able to extract some information from this. Give me a moment. He plugs the PDA into his computer and goes geek mode. I was able to recover a file, but unfortunately that's all I'll ever be able to pull out of this thing. It must have been running some kind of counter-intrusion software. The instant that I gained access, it bricked itself. What did you manage to pull off of it? Com file. Audio is all here. Looks like we've only got video from one side of the conversation. Let's see what we have. A nightmarishly familiar face appears on the screen. Bachmeier. The voice bleats out of Amsel's speakers, filling the room. Audrin here. What's your status? Bachmeier's image is garbled, but his voice sounds young and eager. Target acquired. You were right. We spotted him on the U-Bahn just as we said. Probably on his way to a job. As per your instructions, we're going to try to take him out on his way back. He'll be more vulnerable, hopefully injured and low on ammo, but only time will tell. Good man, proceed as instructed. Will do. Kosman is rigging up an ambush spot now. We'll try to make it quick. Send me a comm when the job is done. Audrin out. Well, our scarred friend makes an appearance. Skinwrap, I suspect that Greenwinter's predictions are coming true. I believe the Feuerschwinge is behind this. Be on your guard, you and the rest of your team. You made it through this attack relatively unscathed, but next time you might not be so lucky. At least we have a name to put to the face. It's not all we have. As I was saying when you first walked in, I've been productive as well. I was unable to uncover some new evidence in your absence, and coincidentally enough, that evidence pertains to our scarred friend. You might recall that I said I'd dig into Audrin's skin grafts. Well, I did, and that search has finally borne fruit. One of my contacts outside of Berlin handles the paperwork for private hospitals all across Germany. It's a dull, boring job, but it has its perks. Amsel pulls open a file on his computer. As it turns out, our scarred friend's skin grafts were performed at a legitimate hospital after all. Biotech 4, read the charts. You glance over the chart with a trained eye. A few salient details leap out at you. Firstly, there's almost no personally identifying information. Apparently, Audrin was delivered to the hospital without any form of ID, and they were unable to find a listing for him in their medical database. His name is listed as Max Musterman. Musterman? The local equivalent of John Doe. Secondly, his injuries were described in great detail. Prognosis was fairly grim. At the time of admission, Audrin had sustained third-degree burns over 60% of his body. Holy cow. He had been on the receiving end of a massive blunt force trauma. Two of his ribs were broken, and his pelvis had been shattered. On top of these terrible wounds, he was also suffering from radiation toxicity. Charts suggested that his body had absorbed over 5,000 millisieverts of ionizing radiation. Without treatment, he almost certainly would have died. Finally, the date of admission catches your attention. Audrey was delivered to the hospital on the 25th of September, 39. The admitting nurse estimated his age to be 25. Your thoughts? Hold nothing back. Well, Audrey might have spent some time in the socks. That radiation poisoning didn't happen on its own. Agreed, that's a lot of exposure. Short of basking in the glow of an unshielded reactor, I don't know how he had absorbed that much without spending time in the socks. So he was heavily irradiated, most likely from the time spent in the socks. Those burns sure sound like dragon fire. I don't think that Audrey is working for the Firewing. I believe that he is serving her. On Green Winter's second DVD, he mentioned that there is a cult within the socks that worships the Firewing, the disciples of the Cleaning Fire. I believe that Audrey belongs to this cult. That's bad news, nothing more dangerous than a zealot. My thoughts exactly. A hireling can sometimes be bribed or reasoned with, a pawn can be liberated, but if the Firewing soldiers look upon her as a goddess, nothing short of killing her will deter them, and even that might not stop them. So it's possible that Audrey is a dragon cultist. This seems to fit with much of the other information that we've uncovered. Any other red flags jump out at you? Hospital couldn't ID him. Either somebody covered his tracks or he was living completely off the grid. If Audrey were a denizen of the socks, a glowpunk, his lack of identifying information would make sense. It's a working theory at any rate. So to sum up, he probably spent time in the socks. It's possible he even lived there as a member of Fireshvinga's dragon cult, and he's after you. In my mind, all of this reinforces one fact. We need to find Vauclair, and we need to do it fast. How does that follow? Firewing's men just made an attempt on your life. It's clear from the message we just saw that Audrey sent them looking for you. Given enough time, he'll do it again, and next time they might be more successful. We must act before that happens, but before we venture back to the Hartfield Manor, we need to find Vauclair. All the more reason to gather Alice's fee quickly, then. Agreed. It's a buzzing sound. And as luck would have it, Frau Müller has arrived. Best of luck at the meeting, Skinwrap. Remember, this is urgent. We need that money. I'm on it. I guess we'll go talk to Frau Müller. I'm aware that I can talk to my team, but I'm not gonna. I don't remember where I'm supposed to meet Frau Müller. Somewhere public, I think, is what I said, right? So she's probably up here. Maybe I should pop by and see Alexander as well. What's this? What's this person? Simi. Oh, I forgot about Simi. Hi, Simi. The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Lovely singing, Kim. Do you like the song? It means tomorrow will be a better day. When I was tired, when I was sad, when I only wanted to sleep, she would tell me that. She told me that I would forget, that the pain would go away. Wow, this is the saddest character in the game. I've lived many lives, but I've been an orphan more times than anything. It was the first story I found when I needed to get away. Anybody ever try to get you off the Sims? But I need them. Monica understood that, and Zach says they're safe. Without them, I dream. I don't want to dream. I don't want to remember. They help me forget. They help me be strong and smart. Maybe someday you won't need them. Maybe. Let's talk more another time. She's so sad. There's Frau Müller. Hello, Frau Müller. Set against the frozen cobblestones of the empty park, Frau Müller looks entirely out of place. She presses a shiver and hugs herself for warmth. She appears as Amsel described her, an impressive-looking woman of Astlaner descent. That's such a hard word to say. With coffee-colored skin and dark, wavy hair, everything about her screams corporate executive, from her expensive-looking suit to her tastefully understated makeup. She's obviously nervous, but hiding it well. The skin wrap, I presume. Herr Amsel told me I could meet you here. He wasn't lying. He said you had a job for me. Yes, I do. In truth, I'm in desperate need of your help. Tell me what you need, Frau Müller. An assumed name, obviously, but I have been told that this is how you people do business. She straightens for a second and tries on a smile. From my accent, you have no doubt that I'm an Astlaner. Further, you may have guessed who I work for. Well, I mean, I would have guessed that, but you tell me. I'm not in the business of guessing. As technology, the only Astlin-based corporation operating in Germany. I've been with the company for over a decade. Over the course of my employment, I've worked on a great many projects, from the innocuous to the obscene. My hands have touched it all. Never once did I question the wisdom of our research, consider blowing the whistle on my employers. I kept my nose down, worked hard, and excelled at the tasks set before me. Go on, please. Last month, I was transferred here from my home in Tenochtitlan. They told me that an employee of my caliber was needed in Berlin, and that I would be working on a project with wide-reaching applications. The only other detail that I was given was the name of the project, Bloodline. That does not sound good. She looks you in the eye, and for the first time you can see the cracks in her composure. This woman is terrified. I've seen many terrible things in my life, Skin Wrap. In Tenochtitlan, blood magic was commonplace. Take a moment to imagine what that means. In the underground markets, people are bought and sold as chattel. Street children are rounded up and bled like lambs. I witnessed all these things by the age of 12. Ugh. Seeing such things, it changes you, makes you numb, but what I found when I arrived here was worse. This project horrifies me, Skin Wrap, and it must be stopped. Tell me everything you know. The less you know, the better for both of us. You don't just have to trust me on that. You only need to know that it is evil, and it is not a word I use lightly. Well, if you won't tell me what it is, how do you expect me to stop it? Simple. I want you to bring the building down. Computers, research data, the mages and scientists that are working to bring about this abomination. I want them all burned to ash and buried in rubble. No compromises and no exceptions. I'm sure that you have unanswered questions. I'm not in the habit of dealing with Shadowrunners and truth-ups, spent the majority of my career living in fear of you people, but I do know that you're the only ones who can get this done. Is there anything more that you need to hear from me, or are you ready to make a decision? What about any innocent people in the building? None of us are innocent, but if you need to salve your conscience, rest assured that at the hour of your approach, the only personnel authorized to be on site will be security and senior members of the research team. Neither are innocent in this matter. If the Bloodline project reaches completion, nobody will be safe ever again. This sounds like hyperbole, but it isn't. The Bloodline project will lead to countless deaths. I am certain enough of this to hire you, despite the fact that doing so will probably cost me my own life. What can you tell me about building security? Tight. Standard security team. They've also taken out a knight-errant high threat response team contract to protect the building. Corporate doesn't seem to mind contracting a competitor for emergency response services. They should give you some indication as to the uniqueness of this project. I believe I've come up with a solution to the knight-errant problem. I'll discuss the matter with your Herr Amsel if you decide to take on the job. Let's talk compensation. 36,000. That's what I have allocated for the job. That's fair. How do you expect me to level a building? You don't need to. All that you'll need is a competent decker. Facility is powered by a number of on-site generators. There are safeguards in place to prevent them from overloading. In the event of a power spike, the system is designed to shut itself down, but I know how you can disable those safeguards. Once the generators begin to overload, you'll have a limited time to reach a safe distance. The explosion will be quite catastrophic. I've reached a decision. I'll take the job. Let's blow up a building. Thank you for helping me bring this nightmare to an end. Let's do it. Let's take down a building. I will iron out the remaining details with your Herr Amsel. He'll want to talk this over with you anyway. I'm sure you're a good man, Skin Wrap. You are saving more lives than you know. Alright. Okay. I didn't know if there was anything there I could do. I want to go shopping quick. I do need to wrap up this episode real soon, but maybe we can get lucky and get ourselves some cool gear. What's up? Gennari? What you got, man? Shotgun. Pistol. Pistol. Come on, where are you at? Yeah. I want 2 of these. I gotta increase my ranged combat to 6 before I can use it, though. Maybe I should get a data jack. So I can get the smart link. Yeah, you know what? Let's go to the, where's the... You're not who I'm looking for. Where's the actual, is it this one right here? Yeah. Zach, what do you got? Guten Tag, mein Freund. Here for some magic? No thanks. Toodles. Alright, I wonder if this guy's gonna really overcharge me because of what I did with the ghouls. But I think maybe it's time to invest in some cyberware. Dr. Xavier. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I hope that our recent misunderstanding won't have an impact on our ongoing business relationship. I'm sure that I don't know what you're talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're not hearing me. I don't know what you're talking about. I know nobody in the sewers, and you know nothing of my extracurricular activities. As long as you're on board with that, our business together can continue unabated. Deal, Doc. I've got an auto-injector. What's up with this? Design appears to be simple enough. Should be able to provide you with this. Won't be cheap. Auto-injector of what? Well, I need cyberware. What's this auto-injector, man? Tailored pheromones. Ooh, +1 charisma. Where's the auto-injector? I don't see it. Data jack. I don't really need +1 intelligence. So, I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. Why do I not see this auto-injector? I want to know what that is. Why is Dante with me? Pet him again. Sure. Oh, he's following me because I pet him. Okay. I need cyberware, man. Where's the auto-injector? I don't get it. So, alright, well, let's look here. What can we put? Oh, I wish it would sort the items by slot. Okay, let's get a data jack. Pretty cheap. What do we got for body? We can do wired reflexes, which is great. Adds +1 movement, and we can do the thing that Glory does. Or we could get +2 armor and 1 body. Or this basic one that's +1 body. This one actually provides more at a lower essence cost. But this is pretty cool. Wired reflexes is pretty amazing. 8 HP and 1 quickness. This is 2 armor. Yeah, I don't want that. Adds 2 to dodge and throwing weapons. I don't really need that. Adds strength and 5 HP. 8 HP, 1 quickness, and 1 dodge. That's cool. Oh, add 6% to hit. You know, as a dual shotgun wielder, that's probably not a bad idea. And I'm kind of interested in these cyber legs. +1 quickness would be cool. Though this gives +1 quickness too. Let's get the... I'm torn between the wired reflexes and the dermal plating. The wired reflexes obviously is more useful because you can do it and get an extra action point per round for 3 rounds. Oh no, this one's different. When triggered, you will dodge the first attack against you in each round. That's fascinating. But, I mean, we're a tank. We're going tank mode. I mean, we could do this one to get +1 intelligence, but I think our intelligence is already pretty high as a combat medic. Do I want to do this leg? We're going to wait on the leg for now. Yeah, essence lost, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we just spent a lot of money. But we still have 3,000 left, and now we have a data jack. So we can buy ourselves that cool new shotgun that interfaces with a data jack as soon as we find Gennari. Gennari. Where's Gennari? That's Dante. Where's Gennari? Oh, he's right here. Okay. Come here, man. Okay. I have cash. Give me that shotgun. Smart link required. I've got that. Alright, I want that. Oh, you've got cool armor, though, too. That's honestly not as cool as what I already have. I mean, I've got higher armor rating and +10 HP. This one is +1 close combat and 5 HP. That's dumb. Give me this instead. I just need range combat 6. We'll hang on to it. Can I put it here? I can't. All right. So I need to get some karma. Presumably, yeah, I just need 5 karma. I have $0, basically. All right, let's go back to Herr Amsel. Give him the update on our conversation with Frau Müller. And maybe he'll give me like 5 karma points. That'd be neat. I accepted the job. Any ideas on how to tackle this? She's provided us with detailed information. I've vetted the information. It seems to hold up. I've formulated what I believe will be an effective strategy to bring down the building. The facility is extraordinarily well guarded. Whatever this bloodline project is, the Azis have spared no expense to defend it. The facility is patrolled by Az Technologies' internal security personnel. On their own, they would pose a challenge, but I don't doubt that you could brute force your way through them. Unfortunately, they also have Knight Errant's more expensive security contracts as an additional line. Kicking in the front doors out, then. I pulled some strings with an old contact of mine, and he's provided me with the address of a small software developer, OTK International. They write the firmware updates for Knight Errant's comm systems, and their defenses should be considerably weaker than Az Technologies. My contact has informed me that OTK stores an off-site hard copy of every firmware update it develops for data security purposes. My suggestion is you hit the offices of OTK, reduce their computers to slag. In the interim, I will have a hard copy of their next update replaced with a compromised version. I like this plan. When OTK's next update goes live, our compromised version will be pushed out to Knight Errant. When you hit the Az Technology facility, I should be able to track Knight Errant via their comm links. Should make the run much more manageable. I dig it, Paul. This will get you through the front door of the office park that contains OTK International. So only one card. You need to let everybody else in through a side door. All right, sounds like a plan. You should take the U-Bahn when you're ready. And I think that's what we're going to do next time. So right now, the last thing I want to do is see if I can go talk to Alexander inside the youth hostel thingy here. Maybe I could talk to Lane. I know you. If you know Monica, you one of hers then? I'm Skin Wrap. Good to meet you. Name's Alexi Lane. That a name I should know? Just the way I like it. There's something you should know about Monica. Something happened to her on the run. I'm afraid so. I've already been whispers. I mean, it's been quite busy. She's dead. That's a shame. She was quite the runner, that one, and a good friend. I don't know why we just did that. Alright. I'd like to talk to you about your organization. Let's talk about something else. I just want to go talk to Alexander, but I don't know where he's at. So I guess that's going to be it. We're going to pop down here. We're going to save right next to the subway station. Or right inside the subway station, right next to the subway. Dante, I'm going to need you to stay, my friend. I would actually really like him to go home. You know what? I'm going to bring him home. I can't in good faith leave this dog at the train station. I got to bring him home. All right, Dante, come stand next to Paul. Dante, stay. Sorry, Dante. Okay, so I think this is where we're going to end this episode. I just want to click on this thing and see why it's blue. No messages. I don't really care about the old messages. We've got all the job stuff. BBS. I got nothing else to post. Alright, let's walk away. We're going to save the game. As I said at the beginning, if you enjoyed this... Oh, I can't even save it. I can exit. But it must have already saved. So that's fine. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. I'm not going to lecture you, but, you know, it's the end of the year. We all have to make our choices, and I hope your choice is one of happiness and kindness to yourself and to other people. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.